Jordan Earnest here. He's a redshirt freshman looking to make a name for himself and have a big match and win Ohio this duel.
This is a tall task to ask. Redshirt senior Jere Heino, ranked 7th on Intermat. He was top 12 in the NCAA tournament last season. It would be a statement victory for the redshirt freshman, Jordan Earnest, as Earnest gives up the takedown to Heino.
Heino is just one of the strongest men in all of NCAA right now, and you can see that with that quick takedown. He is a tough guy to wrestle.
Heino would be one of the favorites to get a top 8 finish at the NCAA tournament after getting into the blood round, as they'll reset. But the blood round, top 12, you didn't get into the 8, you were the next man up.
Yeah, in that blood round, sometimes you'll see guys that they'll win matches 4 times against a guy, and then they'll see him in the blood round and they'll lose it. That determines who has the most heart in all of wrestling. That's the most impressive round in all of the national tournament.
Well, Jordan Earnest from Wadsworth, Ohio, the redshirt freshman, went 148 and 28 in high school.
Heino with the cradle here.
Heino locks up the cradle. Jordan Earnest trying to fight it off. Heino has it.
He's doing a good job. Suicide cradle there, rolling over his own back.
Earnest on his back. Heino has the cradle locked up. Earnest trying to bridge.
Earnest bridging with everything he's got.
Earnest bridging up. Heino looking to lock up the match. Campbell 20, Ohio 16 as Earnest fights off his back. 6-0 the score. When that lock will be broken, as referee will award the 4-point near fall.
See, Earnest here, he's got to try and work up to a base, but he's just staying flat down there. Now he's starting to build a base. Heino, though, he's doing a great job of keeping him flat.
Heino hails from Finland, and he wrestled at the first Baku, Azerbaijan, that happened in 2015. Since then, 2017-18, top 12 NCAA tournament finish, and then last year, he had his season shortened due to injury, so he's coming back with a vengeance for his redshirt senior year. 6-0 the score, under a minute left. And period number 1, Heino releases Earnest, and they're back on their feet.
And Earnest with a nice little stand up there at the end of the period. Looking to be aggressive here, try and get a takedown maybe.
Earnest would need a major decision to tie the match, a tech fall or a pin to win it. Tall task to ask of the redshirt freshman going against a redshirt senior.
Yeah, that's something you don't see every day. You see a redshirt freshman, heavyweight, having to wrestle off against a redshirt senior in his first ever dual match. Earnest has a real tall task ahead of him.
Earnest thus far in the season, he's 4-1, a 23-15 career record. And Heino just 0-1 this season. Lost the match against Pittsburgh in that dual meet.
Heino was ranked, I want to say Heino was 8th going into that, and the Pittsburgh wrestler was 9th, but it might have been. He ended up losing to the number 9 guy while he was 8, and they flip-flopped places.
Right. 6-1 the score as we're here in period number 2. Connor Mills alongside Alec Walker.
Here we go. Earnest on top. First move. Not too much coming of it, and then Heino standing up, looking to cut away. Earnest breaks him flat.
Now returned by Earnest. And now just up and ready to go is Jere Heino. Heino was a SoCon champion back in 17-18 to go along with that top 12 finish. But for Earnest, took 5th in the Michigan State Open, not this year, but the year previous. And a nice run in the tournament this year.
This year he ended up getting, he was in the freshman-sophomore division. He was in the finals. Oh, Heino in on a shot. Nothing coming of it, though.
In the final against Luke Luffman, where he lost 6-4. So it was a hard-fought match, but just could not get it done against Luke Luffman in the freshman-sophomore division at the Michigan State Open. So he's got an Illinois wrestler, and now he's got a Campbell wrestler who's ranked top 10 in the nation. Not a bad way to induct you right into the varsity lineup.
Yeah, throw him right to the wolves, and that's the best way to learn, though. You get the best by wrestling the best.
7-1 the score here in period number 2. Final match of the day.
Heino looking for a throw here.
Earnest sensing the throw will just drop down, give up the takedown instead.
It's a wise move. Instead of giving up potentially 6 points, just give up the 2.
9-1 the score.
Oh, looking for
20
a
seconds.
suck back.
Almost the shuck back by Heino. Wrestled on the edge of the mat, over near the Campbell sideline.
Oh, Earnest.
Earnest jumps up, tried to get the reversal. Gets in on the takedown, but on the edge of the mat, couldn't get it. Under 5 remaining.
Yeah, and college rules are different than high school rules because in college it's just the 1 foot or one body part that has to be in the center circle. In high school, you have to have at least 2 points of contact.
Whistle blows. Time counts down. And time is out.
Nothing coming.
Period 3 coming up. Earnest down by 8.
One thing to go bottom here. He's going to want to get a quick escape and hopefully something big on his feet.
Next up for the Bobcats after this match, they take a trip to Edinburgh. Well, they'll have a tri-meet with Edinburgh and LIU before the Navy Classic, happening on the 23rd of November. Well, next weekend, they're in action against Edinburgh, the first time they'll see Edinburgh as a MAC team. And for the Campbell Fighting Camels, they've got the Navy Classic.
Earnest with a lot of blood dripping from his eye now. Got a nice little cut there.
A couple blood times for the Bobcats in this match. Mario Guillen with a little bit of a nosebleed, and Jordan Ernst getting a little scratch. Well, one of the things that the referees do before a match, they bring it together during the weigh-in, make sure fingernails are clipped, hair is either pulled back, kept up.
College, you're allowed to have a beard, though. That's another big difference than high school.
Well, I knew a guy who had a mustache.
Well, maybe there's ways around it.
One of my friends had a mustache back in high school, but you can have that beard, you can have that little stubble. I think it just has to be either covered up or even Jere Heino has a little bit of a beard going for him right now. But Greenlee talking to his heavyweight to heavyweight, mano a mano, trying to figure out how do we get this win here.
And Joel Greenlee is one of the best coaches for heavyweights, seeing that he has all that experience wrestling in top caliber guys in the NCAAs at heavyweight.
Northern Iowa, Joel Greenlee, the best heavyweight wrestler they've seen. Highest winning percentage in Northern Iowa, so he knows a thing or two about wrestling. Another blood time is that blood around his eye is still going, still giving a little bit of trouble. We're here in period number 3, a 9-2 lead right now for Jere Heino.
Yeah, but a big ups to Joel Greenlee because he still rolls around a lot with his guys in practice, and he's one of the most aggressive guys you'll see. At his age, he still can roll around like he's still in college and throws boots like nobody's business.
Well, he's been here for 23 seasons, and he hasn't changed a bit.
Joel Greenlee has one of the greatest personalities in the world. He is an awesome fella.
Campbell 20, Ohio 16. That's the match score right now. Bobcats needing a major decision to tie the match or anything above it to go on and win it outright. After Old Dominion last year, I don't know if I want to see another tied match.
Yeah, tied matches, they can get a little bit excessive with the criteria because it takes a while to figure it out sometimes.
It took about 15 minutes after Cam Kelly and Cedarian Perry wrestled last year against Old Dominion. But Earnest would need to get a major here. He's trailing 9-2. It's a far shot, and it's against a really talented opponent, Jere Heino.
Jere Heino has just looked fantastic this whole match. He's been dominating on the feet and on mat. His top wrestling was something else today. Earnest still being real aggressive, not trying to give up. He still wants to win this for his team. Make a big name.
Brings in the single leg, lifts it up,
It's going to be hard to finish from here, being so far away, almost to a punch.
Tries to drive in the double. Almost went for a trip. No ill will intended there from Jere Heino. Just trying to trip Earnest down. Greenlee up on his feet.
No two there, they ran out of bounds. Earnest almost ended up on the wood.
Under 40 remaining here in the match.
Guys, Earnest is going to look for something big here with less than 30 seconds if he wants to win the duel for his team.
It would be the Fighting Camels' first win of the season, and Bobcats will go to 0-1. Should everything hold within the last 15 seconds.
Heino looking for a little foot trip there.
A leg sweep from Heino. 5 seconds remaining. 2, 1, and time. Your final from inside the Convocation Center. It's the Campbell Fighting Camels 23, Ohio 16. A tough match to try and get for Jordan Earnest. He comes up just a little bit short, 9-2, as the Bobcats gave the Fighting Camels a little run for the money. But in the end, the 23rd ranked Campbell Fighting Camels come out victorious.
Jere Heino there, that last match, he looked fantastic. And whole Campbell squad, they came out ready to wrestle and just looked all around full team.
Fighting Camels will go to 1-1 in the season. Bobcats drop down to 0-1. Bobcats are back in action next weekend away at Edinburgh. They'll be Edinburgh and LIU for their first tri-meet, and then the Navy Classic is the next thing up for the Campbell Fighting Camels back on the 23rd. Once again, your final from inside the Convocation Center. It's the Campbell Fighting Camels 24, Ohio 16. They got that major decision, so it brings up to 24-16. For everybody back in the truck at Alec Walker, my name is Connor Mills. Thanks for joining us on this Sunday evening. Again, your final, Campbell 24, Ohio 16. We'll see you next time.